Hello, hi, my name is Albert Kiefner. I am a former systems analyst for banks and government. I used to teach uh, systems analysis to government employees in DC. And the, if you could boil it all down to just a single principle, it would be to take the fewest steps to get anything done. Fewest characters, fewest dollars, and so forth. And but we want to do this in a holistic way. We don't just want to make everything more efficient so people lose jobs or whatever. So I found that the Black Lives Matters slogan actually encapsulates a holistic way of thinking that existed in Africa and still exists today with Black Africans and most every other indigenous group of people in the world. And uh, because in a project of any kind, you need to have at least three elements. You need to visualize what it is you want to get done. You need to staff people for that project by bargaining with them to what they will do, what you will do, and how this will get done together. And you also need to actually direct the project, direct the steps so that they actually do occur. And the Black Lives Matter slogan encapsulates all that uh, in that order, in the order I just mentioned. So let's go through the steps. The first step is visualization, and so what kind of visualization do you want to have for an environmental project, uh, or any environmental project really? Well, the environment is Mother Nature, right? So the place to start would be, of course, with Mother Nature. And that's where Black indigenous people start their day. you know, they're out in their environment. They're hunting, they're gathering, and so forth. And the only way they can actually get anything done out there is to visualize their environment before they actually walk into it to find the berries or the game. Um, and so and so that's step one. Step one. Uh, and and actually, there's the indigenous folks in Africa used a very advanced technology uh, that we're not we still don't use. At least that's my contention. When they throw a spear, they would wrap their hands around the spear and they would go and throw it. Okay, but if you notice this, your fingertips, that scalloped look of the cuticle, see that? 5 of them? Well, that's the same shape as this. This is a graphic of the average information, minimum average information that is required to code 3 different events. The height is the average, proportional to the average, and the proportions of the events uh, occurrences are in the base. And this is actually the benchmark by which the computer does all of its coding to get the fewest possible characters uh, in the wire or in the working memory and so forth. And so it looks like indigenous folks have been using this advanced technology. Well, they've been throwing spears for 500,000 years. So then the second part uh, is staffing the project. Joanne Gregerson says, first visualize what it is you want to have happen, and then find 100 people that agree with you. Well, uh, well, in Africa, it was finding somebody to go hunting with you, or to go picking berries, or whatever, building building a thatched roof house or um, taking care of the children while the men were out hunting. But this always involved bargaining between the individuals as to who would play what role in the hunting, taking care of the children, uh, picking the berries, washing the berries, preparing the berries, so forth. So it's the same thing, and uh, and then also you have direction of activity. Well, you may have, if you ever go to Africa, you'll find it seems like there. I've heard that there are drums, a drum beat everywhere. And why is that? Well, have you ever seen a a band or an orchestra that wasn't in harmony with each other and playing their instruments and producing the symphony uh, or the rock music but they've been doing this in Africa and they still do this today. It's an organizing having a beat to lead the troop, the marching band, or by which the players in the orchestra can organize their notes is all important. And so I found that whenever you uh, are feeling out of out of sync with other people in whatever you're doing, if I just do the beat with my foot within 8 beats, we're we're in sync. It's just what's so. You know. So these three things that we can lose, and that is the matter part. That's Black Lives Matter means something. Nothing means anything until you actually do it. And that's to a beat in Africa. So that to me is why Black lives really matter, and why I'm so glad that I'm actually doing a Black Lives Matter project now, which is to have people. Well, the title of the project is Black plus White uh, Conversations from the Heart. Okay, happy hour is this Wednesday at 2 o'clock for the Black Lives Matter group. Hope to see you there.